They deferred to Carolina. Here we go. It'll be a touchback out to the 35, down to the field, and Jen Hale with Chuba Hubbard, the starting back. And Bryce Young, a quick drop, quick throw for Tanaroa. McMillan, the coverage was good and missed connection there.
He is the actuator of this offense. Got to get him going.
You already sound a little edgy for the holidays, but I hear your message. And he's throwing, or trying to, again, dumps it off short. Ankle tackle made. That's Dowdle. Third straight throw from Bryce Young, and the catch is made for a first down. It's T-Mac is what he wants to be called, the rookie, McMillan.
Really nice adjustment the Panthers have made here in the last week or two.
It's Jimmy Horn from his receiver spot. Down the sideline, Horn goes. Spinning down to the 25-yard line of Tampa Bay.
I'm telling you what, watch this as he comes around here. I just want you to watch Tommy Tremble, 82, tight end, coming right there, bam! Knock guys on the ground, get them on the ground, keep going, get another block. That is awesome right there, and that's the kind of effort and energy you've got to have if you're going to win a football game and get yourself in that lead position.
The Buck defense reeling from that Atlanta defeat a week ago Thursday, getting run over there as Dowdle gets a carry, and Rico Dowdle has got a first down, powering his way inside the 15 of the Bucks.
This everybody getting involved. Another two tight end set over here. Get this push down on this way. Create an opportunity for your back to come back the other way. Little counter step. Oh, Coker inside, getting a block as well. When everybody is dialed in, your tight ends are in sync. Your receivers are coming over and knocking people around.
Chunk yardage by this Carolina offense to start. That's Jimmy Horn in motion. Bryce Young from the pocket has time, and he gets out of it. And on the move, will get rid of it. In the area, it was a concern of Todd Bowles, the mobility, escapability, the running ability, and passing ability as Dowdle handles this. Stumbling. It'll bring up a third down eventually. Third down 3. Hubbard the back. The pitch. And Chuba Hubbard goes nowhere. That was the plan coming in. First and second down.
Setting an edge, forcing it back into the flow. Really nicely done.
From 27 yards away, the kick is up and through. And the underdog Panthers at home. Baker rearing to go over there. Fitzgerald, who just hit on the field goal, will drive this to Cameron Johnson. And Johnson gets across the 30. All the way up across the 40. Look at that sideline. Looks like he crossed the 45. And we'll check the exact spot. Good start for the Tampa Bay offense. Bucky Irving the back. Irving has the football, and Bucky Irving gets up to the 45.5-yard line. Returned from a 7-game absence in week 13. They really missed him when he was out injured, and he missed the game. Here he gets the football again, and Irving's going to get a first down. Back-to-back carries for the second-year player. Irving again. And this time maybe a yard to the 40 before he gets shoved back.
Let me question where the back goes.
Well, I think he'd agree with you on that one. Mayfield complete to Mike Evans. It's a first down at the 27-yard line. And it's back to Bucky Irving, and he goes nowhere. Sealed off in a hurry by Derek Brown, leading the NFL. And Bucky Irving, bottom of your screen as a receiver. On a second down 9. Go the other way to Chris. That one is tackled right away. Big defensive play by the rookie Nick Scorton. Baker Mayfield juggled but caught. Jalen McMillan hangs on. Sean Tucker's in at running back. The pitch to Tucker. Trying to find some room, and there's not much over there as he has run out of bounds. Let's go back to Jalen McMillan because we said they're healthy. White and Irving are in. Bucky Irving gets the football. Slips the tackle. Bucky Irving down to the 1. It'll be a 1st and goal for Tampa Bay as he slipped that tackle to get extra yardage.
Yeah, run a little trap inside right here, using that pony personnel. 2 running backs. Rashard White comes across, grabs the eyes of the defense.
Throwing for the end zone, Mike Evans. Touchdown! That's a Buccaneer touchdown.
Well, this is it right here. I mean, one-on-one, I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you, I'm taller than you, and guess what? I'm going to score a touchdown. 15th touchdown career-wise versus the Carolina Panthers by Mike Evans in what?
Of the current numbers, that's his 107th career touchdown, and did it against a good corner. And that's why Evans said he does so well against the Panthers. He said through the years they continue to play me one-on-one and is able to take advantage. Dowdle straight ahead, a yard, maybe. Let's get a game break. Say hi to Carissa Thompson. Saturday night, great game with the Packers-Bears matchup. Pass is caught at the 40-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down. Need to get up to, that's Mitchell Evans.
Somebody's coming off these edges.
Hubbard the back again, coming in on 3rd down. Straight ahead, handoff. Chuba Hubbard got a 1st down and gets to midfield before ramming into a Buccaneer strong run. Bryce Young, he goes down with the ball after the snap. I don't know if he tripped on his own feet as Servacia Dennis brought him down.
Austin Corbett's going to step down right on the foot. Watch right here. He's going to take the 2nd step. Bam! Right on the foot.
And Young, thankfully, was able to, for the Panthers, hold on to that ball. He almost got up and ran with it.
And by the way,
you can't blame him for that. On 2nd and 18. Well protected for the moment and deflected. Incomplete. You know, it's been a 3rd and 18. They only sent 4. And Bryce Young will throw it to Sanders, the tight end. Tries some high stepping, and he's brought down right away. Tantrum, tirade, whatever you want to call it. Number of expletives after that loss to Atlanta. He said his team got the message. They have a whistle here.
False start. Offense number 48. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
But to a man, every one of the guys said, hey, that was something we needed to hear. And they did respond, or they are responding.
Cameron Johnson, fair catch on the punt from Sam Martin, and it looks like there's a flag down.
Offside. Defense, number 57, lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty's declined. Timeout.
Bucky Irving, and he'll pick up 4. He has been the workhorse when your boss talks that way. Todd Bowles usually soft-spoken. Bucky Irving will carry again, and Bucky Irving near a 1st down at the 20. Now, Baker Mayfield said, again, blame the players, don't blame the coach for the how you take it, because he said the players clearly got the message. And for the 1st down, did he get it? I don't know. Irving is Trayvon Merrick got to him. Let's see. He good enough for the 1st down. From the 20. White waiting for a block. Rashad White gets it. Rashad White across midfield and down to the 40 of the Carolina Panthers. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment.
Watch him get back inside. Watch this. Put his foot in the ground. Inside, then back outside. Down the sideline.
Illegal use of hands. Hands to the face. 5-yard penalty added to the end of the run. Automatic 1st down.
I love that, right?
From the 36-yard line of the Panthers, White this time grabbed right away, and he'll have trouble getting back to the line of scrimmage. Shoved back by Bobby Brown. Maybe a loss on that play, other than the starters. Here comes the blitz. Picked up. Chris Godwin will go out of bounds, short of the 1st down. 3rd and 4. Baker Mayfield fires for Evans high and tipped away. A good defensive play by Mike Jackson. Chase McLaughlin from 48 yards away. The kick is money. He nails it. 15 straight field goals made. But let's check the flag.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 94. Contact to the head neck area of the snapper. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So regardless of if there's any contact, they can't pick it up, and there was some, not big, but enough that it wouldn't allow the league to pick it up.
All right, thanks, Mike. A break for the Bucs. We're going to have another look at that. Motion. Here comes a blitz. Bucky Irving will get inside the 10-yard line. It'll bring up a third down. The other way. Pass is caught by Godwin for a first down.
Godwin.
White delivered a hammer shot back by, looked like Nick Scorton again. Has made a couple of big plays. Sean Tucker weaving his way down to the 2-yard line. Christian Roseboom. This will be Sean Tucker, and he's got nowhere to go. Sean Tucker trying to get a block from Baker Mayfield. Tucker gets back to the 5, and he's thrown down. J.C. Horn.
I tell you what, great job by Baker Mayfield. They're just running this ISO lead to Vita Vea. It gets stuffed with a little pull, and there's Baker trying to get involved. Baker's got a good inside out. I mean, Tucker, he just got cut inside that.
And now McLaughlin will try again. And, wow, that was close. Wow. Kind of hooked it into the left there, but it made it through the upright.
I love that dude, man. I love the way, the passion that he plays with. He is just fun to watch.
And played hard these last few weeks. It's been a touchback. It affected his completion percentage. And third down, we'll see Dowdle. Time. Bryce Young dumps it off short. And slipping a tackle is Mitchell Evans. And he's going to pick up 8. Bryce Young throws open. Juggling and incomplete. Could not be handled by Xavier Legette. Bryce Young has a moment in the pocket. Goes for the sideline. A one-handed try by McMillan, but he couldn't haul it in.
You got to run the ball. The strength of your team is running the ball with Dowdle and Hubbard. And right now, those guys are getting their opportunities.
Cameron Johnson, no fair catch. And he's going to pick up about 6 or 7 yards on the return. That's the 17th rush of this game as Bucky Irving carries. Only a yard pickup on that last carry by Bucky Irving. Baker to throw to Bucky Irving, who catches it in traffic and spins up to the 27-28 yard line. Mentioned the offensive coordinator. We'll check that flag in a moment.
I think you're going to get a
Personal foul, illegal blindside block, offense number 62. Half the distance penalty, second down.
Says it's not really a town, it's just a place with an intersection and a Bojangles. Has family here watching and calling plays for the first time. As the first-year offensive coordinator, Cade Auden calls that in. Bottom of your screen. Baker Mayfield in trouble. And he's sacked inside the 10. Christian Roseboom on the blitz.
Watch how tight a hoop Christian Roseboom runs on this. Got to run that tight hoop. They're going to pick both defensive linemen, and watch how tight right there off the hip. Can't even come back. Mike Jordan can't get it back there, and Roseboom as that pass rusher from that second level defender.
But Baker just didn't have time to get it to him or couldn't find it. Riley Dixon on the punt. ETN.
Get this thing going. Get yourself at least a field goal on this drive.
The pitch to Rico Dowdle. Being strung out, and he fights maybe to get back to the line of scrimmage. Benjamin Morrison rookie corner from Notre Dame.
Well, I mean, 87 right here. That's Tremaine. You got to. Are you going to be involved in the football game today? Or are you going to? I mean, are we going to patty cake right there? I mean, you got to come out there and you got to set that edge so that running back doesn't have to get strung out. There's a face mask.
That was not called. That's why the fans were booing in the background. Yes. It was shown on the big screen. As Bryce Young will fire over the middle and open. That's McMillan. It's at the 25 and a first down.
Just going to run this kind of like hammer concept where you're going to hear and then you're going to get over the top of that. So little snag underneath. That's Jalen Coker, and then there it is. That drift over the top to number 4, Teteroa McMillan, and really nice throw.
McMillan came in second in receiving yards for rookies behind Emeka Egbuka of the Bucks. Stumbling there is Dowdle. Those two outstanding rookie seasons for their teams. 11 passes. Set to throw again for McMillan in the end zone. And incomplete. And a 3rd and 10 for Young. Here comes the blitz. He fires, and against McMillan, the coverage was good over there with Benjamin Morrison. Ryan Fitzgerald from 41 yards away, and he slips it through the right upright. The rookie, he's had 3 walk-off game winners this season.
You could flip it on him and have that opportunity to score.
Bucs offense has played it rather conservatively. A short kick to Sean Tucker from the Tampa Bay 10. Runs into his own man, bounces out to about the 33-yard line, and that's where they got a great setup down there. They had fake snow the other night in the festive season here as we get across the 36-yard line. Rachaad White carries, so they're going to work that clock a little bit. 8 pass attempts. Here comes number 9 for Mayfield. He throws low. The coverage was good on Emeka Egbuka, who has yet to catch a ball. That was his first target in this game. Threatening blitz, we'll see. Here comes a flag, and I think it threw the Bucs off a little on that line.
False start. Offense number 67. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Evans to the top of your screen on 3rd down and a dozen. Fake and gets rid of it right away. Here comes a flag, and I wonder.
An eligible man downfield. Offense number 67. That penalty's declined. 4th down.
Got an opportunity to go down here and take the lead.
Riley Dixon will kick it away. Trevor Etienne from the 25 of the Panthers slips one and gets up to the 36-yard line before being brought down. That punt was 45 yards with a return of 13. Young, who has not been pressured much, completes to McMillan. Some poor tackling out there today by the Buccaneers. Dowdle will get a first down.
You got to bang a timeout right here.
Young, sideline, throw right on target. He's out of bounds. That's Legette. And Jimmy Horn, who carried the football. Pass is caught. There's Legette. He can outrun people. And they'll get a first down to the 40. Second-year player drafted in the 1st round. Plenty of time underneath to Dowdle, and he'll be tackled at the 38 right away.
Got to bang a timeout here again.
Servassier Dennis, we're down to 26 seconds. Bryce Young, again, all kinds of time for Coker. First catch, and he'll fall at the 30-yard line. So now they're in field goal range. They're going to use. Bryce Young dumps it off to Rico Dowdle. He'll step out of bounds and get a little bit closer here. 12 seconds to go. Bottom of your screen is McMillan with Jamel Dean covering him. Doesn't look like he has help. Going that way. McMillan in the end zone. He's got it! And that's going to be a Panthers touchdown! Bryce Young had him all the way. How about that?
Watch McMillan run in here and then right? Then get to the outside. So watch him create as he runs in a little bit, then create space to the corner. Beautifully thrown ball, one-on-one, perfect by Bryce.
It's a nice view of the ball from the city background. I don't know if that's uptown or downtown, but that's a touchdown.
By the young wide receiver for the touchdown. Man, you can't execute it any better than that.
The extra point. Forget the field goal. But we got a whole half to go. Just 7 seconds remain. Bounced inside the 5. Sean Tucker will be brought down with 2 seconds showing on the clock.
With 12 seconds left to the end zone. Perfectly executed. I mean, you just can't finish it any better than that in this second quarter.
The pressure will be on the Bucs and Baker Mayfield. Bucs just need to win 2 out of their last 3, and they'll get the home playoff game in the division. Panthers a little more involved, but need a win here as Cameron Johnson will take it on the bounce and get up across the 30-yard line.
And you've got to cure those things first off.
Baker comes out throwing, but it's well covered. Tez Johnson, the rookie, brought down by Mike Jackson. Young, which produced a touchdown to Evans. By the way, Rico Dowdle did hit the 1,000-yard rush mark on the Carolina sideline. As Irving carries up to the 37-yard line. Blitz is on. Everybody's coming. Mayfield will get out of it. He's got plenty of room to get the first down, and he's going to cross midfield and go down the sideline, churning to the 40. Boy,
he has got so much energy. You're talking to Mike Evans about Baker Mayfield. He said, man, this dude just plays. He is in it for all of his teammates, plays hard, plays tough. He's just a competitor, and you can see it every time this guy takes the football field, man.
A 23-yard run. He had a 33-yard run earlier this year. His 45th rush of the season. Go back to Bucky Irving, and he's brought down at the 35. That still counts as a run, by the way, right? Even though that wasn't planned and you're trying to get to 30. After a 6-yard pickup, Bucky Irving has a hole, and Irving will be stopped short of the first down had he been able to fall forward. Nick Gordon, who's had an outstanding Bucky Irving will have the first down inside the 30. Irving has carried 14 times, averaging 4 a pop, just under that. On a fresh set of downs, Mayfield will dump it off. That's Rashad White. And he won't get much going out of bounds. Picked up just 2. It's Bucky Irving, and slipping a few tackles down to around the 23-yard line. 3rd and 4, threatening. Here comes the blitz. Picked up. Pass is on target. Chris Godwin, just for 3rd down conversion, takes that out of bounds and picks up the first. Baker Mayfield, that was a season high in that loss a week ago Thursday. And it's going to be handed off to McMillan from the receiver spot, but he doesn't get far. Good tackle there by Claude Sherlish. Next to Mayfield. 2nd down 9 on a delay to Bucky Irving. Inside the 15, it'll bring up 3rd down. White's the back. Mayfield to throw. And dumps it up wide open, middle of the field. Rashad White. It'll be a 1st and goal, Tampa Bay. Top of your screen, 1st and goal. Looking that way. Evans couldn't hold it. Mike Jackson, good coverage. Because it's certainly, whether it's an excuse or not, it's a reality. It's out there. Now he's at the bottom of your screen as Evans. Fake. And he's looking for the end zone high for Evans. And here comes the flag. And it looked like he had J.C. Horn on him that time.
Pass interference. Defense number 8. The foul occurred in the end zone by rule the ball at the 1-yard line. Automatic 1st down.
Versus just holding. Fresh set of downs. And Sean Tucker will glide into the end zone untouched for a Buccaneer score. And the crowd still angry about the pass interference. Tampa Bay takes the lead.
And you're going to see, I mean, this a big-time player right here. Watch him capture the edge of this defense, seal it out. J.C. Horn, you got to come up there and replace.
Oh. Chase McLaughlin, the extra point. Back up to a 4-point advantage. Cowboys had a string of just division wins. Went a little longer, but Panthers trying to put an end to that. Touchback and out to the 35. And the Panthers from their 35. Little language there. Thought there was some movement. There was.
And it's even halftime.
Offense number 63. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Of both sides of the ball, even as a player.
Bryce Young has it. And he's got room to run. He'll take off and dodge a tackle, sort of. But got a lot out of that. They wanted a flag at the side. Hassan Reddick. Fast-moving game. Under 6 minutes here in the third quarter. Chuba Hubbard. Strung out to the sideline, but gets some yardage at a first down. The 48-yard line. Fake to Hubbard. Bryce Young being chased and throws, completes to the tight end Mitchell Evans. Extra pressure. He gets out of it and from behind eventually, but he moved upfield before Logan Hall brought him down. Added for pass rush, activated just for this game. He'll be 37 on January 1st. McMillan has it. And a low tackle keeps him from the first down. Lavonte David. Third and a yard. Young, it looks like he's going to throw, and he will. And McMillan turned just in time. Wow, that was thrown well before he ever looked back.
I tell you, stand strong in the pocket, one-on-one on the outside with Morrison. And you can see, back shoulder on a rope, just lets it eat. And that is, I mean, that's picture perfect. Facing the blitz off the edge, standing in pocket as tall as you can when you're 5'10", and just
Young will keep and go out of bounds near a first down. After the 9-yard pickup on the run, the keeper by Bryce Young. And off straight ahead to get the first down is Chuba Hubbard. Hubbard, interesting. Dowdle has gone over the 1,000-yard mark. Chuba Hubbard as a receiver, bottom portion of your screen, near McMillan. Bryce Young goes in the middle of the field, and it's knocked away at the last moment by Jacob Parrish.
Yeah, you're going to get, I think Diaby inside is going to get some pressure. Coker right here in the slot just trying to run down the seam. And really nice play by Parrish right there. Inside hand.
It's Chuba Hubbard. You can hear that pop. He ran into Lavonte David and eventually got pushed back. And he'll have a few more before it's over. Young is trying to scramble out of it, and he cuts back. Flows. Touchdown! Panthers! Jatavian Sanders. But Bryce Young made it all happen.
Well, I thought they got away with a little hold right here, but they didn't call this. And this is Bryce Young making things happen. Right, arm right there. Down goes Diaby, but Bryce Young keeping the play alive, attacking the line of scrimmage to get it to Sanders for the touchdown.
And the extra point by Fitzgerald. And
can you finish this game? Can you execute in critical moments?
But both have been very successful, 5 out of 6 in games decided by 3 or less. Cameron Johnson on the return, and he shakes loose. Johnson can fly, gets past the kicker Fitzgerald, and all the way inside the 45 of Carolina. And a good one going for the top spot of the South. Bucs with the football, trailing by 3.
I'm disappointed in Greg that he didn't break the drum.
Well, he kind of tore a hole in it.
All right.
I mean, they still have to use it later. And that's going to back him up 5. Gedeke has just had a miserable day.
Offense, number 67. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Yeah, that's 4 penalties. Yeah, some of his penalties declined, but he's created some issues on 1st and 15. Back to the run, and Bucky Irving will get that yardage back. Baker Mayfield in the middle of the field. Chris Godwin has a first down catch inside the 30. They haven't thrown on first down very much, and they don't here. Irving will pick up a good chunk of yardage down to the 23. Baker keeps, so there's nothing there. Careless on the tackle. It was Rashad White. Baker blitz coming. Gets away once. Not this time. A sack all the way back at the 34-yard line. He only had a moment to get rid of it, and it looked like Nick Scorton and Derek Brown.
But they're coming off the edge. This way here, and with the cornerback all the same time. So bringing 3 weak on that side. Running back misses the pickup right there, and great timing on that blitz.
But White was open had he been able to. The kick is up, and he nails it. 2 in this game. And we got a tie game and a tie atop the NFC South. McLaughlin nailing from 50 again and kicking off here. Into the end zone, out to the 35-yard line come the Panthers. Knocked off the Packers, which kept them in this race at the top spot. Catch made by Coker. In this, on top of the Bucs in this division, and give the Panthers a chance to wrap it up as Rico Dowdle has come back into the game.
4th quarter from Bryce Young.
Chuba Hubbard the back, and a bunch formation as Hubbard tries to get the first down and does. Showing those strong legs that made him.
We cannot squander the opportunity or all the progress. So he's all in for what the Panthers need.
And they squander an opportunity here. There was a stumble, and Levante David eventually got in with Servassier Dennis to sack.
They're going to do. I mean, they're going to run this bam, bam here. Middle linebacker right there, bearing down. Running back aborted the fake to try to pick that.
For the defense this year. Young going to scramble out of the pocket. And on the move, throws high in the area of Coker. You haven't heard that one, have you? Hey,
I'm with you. I'm right here.
3rd and 19. And Young is going to try to dump it off to Hubbard. But a good tackle right away by Jacob Parrish.
Get you on first down.
Sam Martin to punt. Cameron Johnson, who's had 3 kickoff returns for 100 yards today, has to fair catch that. Mayfield to throw on first, and he has a moment. He's going to take off and run. And Mayfield will get a first down. Lunging, but there's a flag back at the 6-yard line.
Holding. Offense, number 67. After gets the penalty to the goal, first down.
Pass is caught back at the 11-yard line. Jalen McMillan going low to the ground. No relation. Does Mayfield have time to throw? He does, and oh yes, Emeka Egbuka has it. His first catch of the game.
Well, Egbuka is just coming through the middle of the football field, and you look at 8 right there. J.C. Horn's got a sink on that, but he gets on the edge of Scott there, and that's a big time.
I was so excited I could hardly speak that Baker came through that crowd to get him the ball, as Irving is nailed right away by Nick Scorton, having an MVP day.
This edge right here on the tight end. Check him out as Cade Otton comes across the formation, dips underneath, and then comes back up from the submarine like the telescope, going up right there, wrapping the legs of the running back.
5 minutes to play, just over. And a deep drop from Mayfield. Throws and Evans. Incomplete. Mike Jackson on the coverage and no flag. Wants the ball. Here comes the blitz. Mayfield is sacked. Roseboom got there first, and the Bucs just cannot handle the blitz.
It's a second sack.
Snap. Delay a game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Most alive I've seen this Carolina crowd in December in what feels like ages. Time. Can he find anybody? Low throw. No catch. Riley Dixon inside the 30. Kicking it away. It's close. Flag down. Trevor Etienne grabs it inside the 10 and run out of bounds.
Holding. Kicking team number 86. 10-yard penalty will be added to the dead ball spot. First down. Timeout.
Mike Pereira watching closely will go to him in just a moment as Bryce Young dumps it off to the tight end, Tommy Tremble. Mike, how did you see that? Because it looked like there was something definitely. Maybe they'll apologize as they did to Carolina last week if I'm missing the call. As Dowdle on the reception is tackled right away, and a good tackle by Logan Hall. Late December. Wanted the ball. Here comes the blitz. He's going to throw it deep for Coker, and he hauls it in. There's a flag, and it looked like there was a push or a shove over there.
On the edge, Tampa Bay bringing pressure, and there's Coker making the big play. And I'm like, this has been a connection here the last 4 or so weeks between Bryce Young. But think about this.
Pass interference. Defense, number 21. That penalty's declined. The goal to play is first down.
To Tetero and McMillan for the touchdown. Pressure again that time. Throws another dime piece, this time to Jalen Coker.
Dowdle cuts through and is tackled right away. There was an opening for a moment.
It's insane.
Dowdle almost shook loose. Oh, a low tackle by Tyke Smith, who is back. He's second on the team in tackles. Smith big plays from the pocket. There he's going to scramble and throw. The receiver wasn't looking. That's Sanders, the tight end, who was going upfield for the lead. Fitzgerald, the rookie, already has 3 game-winning field goals, 3 walk-offs. This for the lead from 48, and he is money for the Panthers. Who's going to sit atop the NFC South all alone at the end of the day?
Giving opportunities for Tampa to have good returns.
And Cameron Johnson has already had more than 100 yards in returns, so they kick it away from him. Bounces into the end zone.
Dead ball, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Receiving team number 57. Half the distance penalty to the goal. First and 10.
From their own 10-yard line. Quick toss. They'll pick up 5.5. Mike Evans back involved now. This season in a hole, trailing by 3. Second down 4. He's going to get out of it, and Baker's going to run and keep on running across the 30, across the 40, and out of bounds. What a play by Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield. We've talked about Bryce Young doing this great. Baker Mayfield attacking back in here off the game. Watch him work right back by A'Shawn Robinson and then just take off down the field to give themselves that big gain. Out of bounds, stopping the clock. Just such a smart play by Baker, putting his offense on his back.
He has a moment, and he's going to dump it off the hands. Should have been caught by Jalen McMillan. A chance for Carolina had it hung in the air a little longer. From the pocket, firing, and caught. Mike Evans. He got 2 tries at this. Never mind. First out, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton, the tight end, on the receiving end. Pass is caught. That's Evans trying to make something happen. Falls at the 37-yard line. Flag. It's against Tampa Bay.
False start. Offense number 2. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Mayfield throws, and it's intercepted. It's a takeaway for the Carolina Panthers. Lathan Ransom, the rookie. Bucs driving for the tying field goal or go-ahead score. Mayfield on a mix-up looking for Mike Evans, and Lathan Ransom goes low for the interception.
Yeah, Evans trying to use the scramble drill. He sees his quarterback in trouble. He's running the over route, and he decides to stop to come back. Ultimately, that ends the game. Ransom with the interception.
With only one timeout, there's nothing Tampa Bay can do. And Carolina will go to the top of the NFC South all alone. And that's the way it looks at the moment.